What's up, everybody? Well, I got another Alienware m18 with a 7900M gameplay video for you guys today. And today we're checking out The Outer Worlds 2 at 1440p. Now, we were able to get playable FPS at 1200p, both native and with a little upscaling, but it had some stutter. And I think it was because the CPU was hitting its limit again, but it was still doing infinitely better than when it used to do that, so I'll take it. But we'll see. If it doesn't do that and we're at like 80, say 85, 86, well then we'll know. But if it keeps doing the exact same thing, it was probably the game all along, at least on this PC. I don't know if every PC did it. I don't remember every PC doing it though, except for when I had hardware ray tracing turned on. That seems to add lots of stutters, but I'm used to that. Almost any time I turn ray tracing on, in almost any game, I am expecting shit tons of stutters. And that's usually why I just don't run with it. There's obviously some games I do. Not every game does that, but a lot of them sure do, and it's annoying. But anyway, why don't we go ahead, hop into the game, and let's see what it can do at 1440p. All right, here we go. We're just gonna do exactly what we did at 1080p at 1440. We'll start off with hardware ray tracing, just on very high, which is definitely a little bit too much for this laptop anyway. It was a 1080 or 1200 anyway, so I'm assured it will here. I'm not even sure we'll hit 30 FPS, at least without upscaling's help. But we're gonna go try it anyway. So, now we'll turn on some quality TSR, still with the hardware ray tracing on. I could have sworn I set the field of view to 120, not 121, but whatever, that 1% isn't going to make a difference. Anyway, let's get into the game, shall we?
They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascend
So now back to native, and we'll turn off the hardware ray tracing and just play on very high and see what we can get. I don't think we get 60, but I think we at least stay over 30 now. But hey, let's go find out for sure. I don't want to accidentally say, oh yeah, it does this stuff, and then we go jump into the video and it's like, yeah, no, it definitely doesn't. Because I can't remember. I did way too many systems today, and I did a pretty thorough job and didn't just go, we tried one setting and then moved on. I tried quite a few on everything for this particular game. So now we'll do quality TSR with the very high setting still. And then I think after this, we'll go tone her down to something more reasonable, like high. And then I think we get good FPS after that. And we'll also test upscaling too. Of course, just like we did at 1200p. But for now, let's get back to the game.
That's it? It was that easy?
So, now, let's tone her down to high. We'll try native first. And then we'll turn it on with some upscaling. And then if necessary, I'll do my settings. So we didn't have to at 1200p, but we might at 1440. We'll see. But for now, let's get some gameplay.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but being trapped 100 meters in the air will make you reconsider.
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
So, the platform still works? That's amazing! Not that we'll be going up in it again. For that, you deserve a little extra on top of your urgently improvised extortive rate. Thank you again for all your help.
So, now we're going to turn on that TSR onto quality, same high settings, and I do believe we stay over 60 the whole time now. That'd be it. We do still have stutters here and there. I think it's a laptop doing it the whole time personally, but I have no way to prove that with 100% certainty. It could just be the game too, or maybe it's a combination of the two being lame at the same time. Never thought about that, but could be. But now, we game.
I must say, I have many reservations about this. The Protectorate has always provided for us. For what reason would we forsake such a stable and safe way of life?
get some recorded gameplay now. And now that we got my jumpy boots, I should be able to get to that one place. I wonder if that's where it's doing. Let me see here real quick. Where was it? Huh. Was that the one? Unfortunately, it still has some stutters. These are kind of like the ones it used to get. Which is annoying, but it is what it is. Unless it's just the game doing that the whole time and I'm just blaming the laptop, that could always be. I don't remember it being this bad on anything else. Hey! Hey! Fuck you, Wasp. Hey! Fuck you, Wasp. Hey, dude. You're poisoned.
This unit is concerned for the commander's well-being.
Ha. That's about enough of that tomfoolery. Wasn't such a good idea, was it? Ooh. Brandy. What's on me? Who the what, the what, the what, the what, who the what, the what? I'm not here. There's no one here. No one did anything. Especially not me. Get in here, Valerie. There we go. I'm going to shut that just in case the bullshit's out there. I don't think those can open doors, so that's one good thing. dead, so I don't know about that. What are you? It's Bar. We got here report. Go. Necklace. All sorts of stuff in here. I'm glad I came in here. I came in through the ceiling too. Sounds like things are getting busy in here.
Hey, it's Debbie, son. Hey, you! Get over here before you get yourself killed. You know, I ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey.
The heck
These
was in her
rats ain't had a
bag?
bite to eat since their pods dropped from the look of it. A desperate rat is a dangerous rat. Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Ceylon. Inez, former combat medic, Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them. And now, they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on.
Yeah, that's kind of
I
annoying.
myself here. And this rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash. I'm sick of it. I know, I ain't blaming you. That's part of climbing the ladder. Ain't but one rung at the bottom, and everyone's keen to get a foothold. Can't exactly afford to be picky about the jobs that come my way neither. Considering my condition, options are limited. Well, the only people who believe that are in this room right now, including that dead raft, I reckon. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon, too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now. just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war.
Oh, yeah, you can.
This damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. There aren't many of us crafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones. No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program.
I figured.
And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. That they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I've only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one. She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to. Nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing. Truth is, my time is coming. The graft's making me sick and it'll kill me if I leave it be. But I ain't giving up. There's gotta be a way to fix it. You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. That's a non-starter. Let me put it this way. If I was already on the bottom rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe. Ain't easy moving between companies. And I wasn't always with Auntie's choice. But that's a story for another time. Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, I'll return to Fairfield to have a little chat with Milver Street. Good luck in there. Mind the rats.
Darn, I was kind of hoping she'd join me. Hopefully soon I'll be able to make. Okay, wait, hold up. We've already been playing for 13 minutes and my battery's about to die, so let's just wrap this up and continue on the next PC. Well, alright guys, that's a wrap for the Outer Worlds 2 on the Alienware m18 with a 700M at 1440, and we're still to get pretty playable FPS, and even over 60 most of the time, with the right settings, high, not very high, so that is definitely good. It did seem to have some extra stutters. I don't know if it was the game or the laptop. I'm thinking the laptop, because it sure was kind of similar to like when it used to do that, just not quite as bad, so I could still play. Before, when it would do that, it was basically unplayable, and I'd be like, okay, no, I'm not gonna play for more than like a couple minutes. Like, this is ridiculous kind of shit, you know? So at least it wasn't that bad. But in any case though, that's all I got for you guys for this particular video. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I sure as hell enjoyed making it for you guys. And until the next video, peace out, guys.